What's up, Nail Geeks? Continuing on with this postathon, I have the new Spring 2020 collection to show you all from Zoya Nail Polish and Treatments. This is the Calm collection, and we have a set of 5 creams and 1 creamy type shimmer. These are really nice. We've got some nice neutrals and some new very vibrant spring type colors, which I'm so ready for. So let's get started with the swatches. First up, we've got Colleen. This is a pink cream with a warm undertone. So this is what I would consider a very fleshy type of neutral type shade, definitely in the nude category, especially if you are on the lighter skin tone complexion. The formula on it is very rich, very buttery, and very dense. I'm really digging Zoya's nudes lately, as I feel like within the last year or two, they've definitely amped up those lovely formulas on these, as in the past they've been a little bit tricky to work with. But I had no problems with Colleen or any of the other neutrals in this collection. So for this one, I'm going to suggest 2 coats and you're going to be good to go. It's got that gorgeous plumping factor happening on the second coat here. I did go in just a touch heavier on this second coat, but as you can see, the self-leveling is very strong in it. So even if you go in heavy-handed and you see a little bit of streaks happening, just let it self-level itself out and you'll be good to go. And in the final shot here, you are seeing a glossy top coat. Next up, we've got Laura. This is a soft pink-toned ivory cream. So this is what I would consider, once again, another neutral, though personally, I feel like the base color to it has quite a bit of a golden, almost yellow type of undertone to it. So I personally am quite a bit on the golden type of yellowish almost undertone to my skin tone, and I felt like this kind of washed out a little bit on me. If I was going to pick a neutral from this set, I definitely go with the previous one, Colleen. I thought that one popped really well on me, but this one I felt like it wasn't just so much of a nude, but it just kind of really blended in with my skin tone, if that makes sense. So if you've got definitely cooler tones to your complexion, this one might be for you. But once again, we have a lovely formula, easy peasy, 2 coats, very plumping, very self-leveling, and no issues to report on it. And next we've got AJ. This is a sparkling blush with a copper micro shimmer. This one is very pretty. I really liked this one. So once again, we have a wonderful formula, very light, nice self-leveling happening with it. This is what I would definitely consider a blush type of neutral undertone to it. There is a touch of a pink type feel in the base color here. Now this one is also loaded up with these little tiny copper micro shimmers. You'll see it here in just a moment, a little bit better after I build it up. For opacity, I'm going to suggest 2 coats on it. As you can see here, really nice self-leveling once again, very nice formula. It plumped out so nicely on the second coat. I really can't see anyone needing to go to 3 coats on it, although if you've got those really awesome long claws, that might be the caveat to that. So here on the full hand shot, I am wearing, once again, glossy top coat. This one does dry down satin-like, so personally I would recommend a glossy top coat just to really get those shimmers to pop. And next we've got V. This is a muted French lilac cream. The actual colors in this collection were absolutely stunning. They're very pretty. This is definitely a muted type of lilac. It's really dusky to the undertone with it. But once again, wonderful formula. No issues, nothing to address on this one either. Very nice plumping factor on it too. 2 coats and you'll be good to go. I thought this one was pretty flattering. It's got that lovely cool tone to it, and I felt like on my skin tone it definitely popped very well. So if you are warmer like myself with those golden undertones to you, definitely recommend the 3 colored creams in this set. So here on the second coat, it does start to get a little bit draggy as I went in just a touch light on that second coat. So once again, just trust that the formula on this set is really going to plump out and self-level itself. And next we've got Emerson. This is a modern baby blue cream. I fell in love with this so hard that after I swatched this collection, I put it right back on and wore it for the week after I swatched this, and I got so much compliments on it. This is such a beautiful color. I feel like the video is being pretty color accurate to what I'm seeing in person. This is just such an interesting color. It's definitely a baby blue, but I feel like there's a really teeny tiny hint of a almost periwinkle undertone to it. it's just so crazy flattering. Now on that first coat, I did go in crazy thin on it, but on the second coat here, I went in just a touch heavier, and everything's plumped out and even and just wonderful. So really lovely, lovely formula. This is such a flattering color. I can't recommend it enough. I just fell in love with it, and honestly I might just go ahead and put it back on for this week's mani for Monday through Friday. I absolutely adored it. And last but not least, we have Leaf. This is a light sage cream. So my contender for the mani that week was either Emerson or Leaf. This is another one that I really fell in love with. This is such a beautiful shade. So I do agree, it is definitely a light sage. I feel like on my application for this one is pretty much how you should do it on the colored creams in this set. Just go in somewhat heavy, kind of medium like, and allow it to just plump out by itself. As you can see on this first coat, it's basically a one coater, and it's self-leveling so wonderfully on those brush strokes. So if you wear it like this, then I would suggest on that second coat go in just a touch thinner, and it's going to look like that lovely gel manicure type of look. It's just so pretty. Now this one does have a very subtle type of warm undertone, but I still felt like it popped like crazy on me. This is such a pretty color. I might be biased because I am just so ready for spring palettes, but I just felt like this was like a really fantastic palette cleanser after the moody type of winter shades that we've been having. Now the Calm collection is currently available on Zoya's website. I'll link you guys to that below. Or if you have an Ulta near you and they carry Zoya polishes, they should have them out at this point. As always, if you enjoyed the video, please like and subscribe. Thank you so much for watching.